All right, all right, all right. And we are officially live. Let's see, first six. I see you guys. If you were just joining and if you knew you were the first, I doubt you know. Just drop a GM in the chat. We are back. Wow, 27. We're quickly filling up, rapidly filling up. We have 5 minutes to go to our community call. We officially kick off by 6 p.m. So for now, let's get to know how you guys have been doing in the chats. How's the Christmas season greetings, everyone? Happy New Year. This is our first call. Hi, GM Wisdom, GM Goji, GM Jiggy, GM Keddy, GM Ahmad. Hi, Justin, Tempty, Presta, Oluchi Confidence. Hi, Evans. Hello again. Nazia Art, it's nice to see you again. I can see some familiar faces. Uncle Phil is here. Armstrong, Betcha. All right, more people are joining in, and it's about to be lit. This is the first call of the year 2025. Welcome, everyone, to 2025. How's everybody doing? Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Jasmine. All right, we already know the drill. If you have somebody that you know should be here and isn't here, get the person here. Yes, already we haven't even started and we are at 79 viewers. Okay, I like this. I see you guys on X. I see you guys on YouTube. You guys are amazing people, honestly. Yes, you amaze me on a daily basis. Me too. I'm super excited, Presta. It's nice to know. It's nice to know 2025 is about to be the most lit year ever. 2024 was good. 2025 to end is now. 3 more minutes to season's greet. Okay, I think yeah, we're filling up. 2 more minutes and we shall kick off. Hi, Ndema. Sorry, I hope I don't mispronounce your name, Emmanuel Chiderao. Wolex Bankole. GM Armstrong, nice to see you here. All right, Binuyo. Okay. Hello, hello, GM, everyone. Hi, Asaf. Louisa. I love the way you spell your name. Okay, thank you. So, Dema says, I'm correct. Happy New Year, Justin. Thank you. Welcome to 2025. All right, we have 1 more minute to go. Hi, Jade. I've missed you. All right, yes, as I said, I am seeing some new faces. I'm seeing some familiar faces. So before this call officially kicks off, I'm sure I'm going to see a whole lot more. Okay. All right. So our guests are filling up at the back. Yeah, backstage we have our guests. I see our original mods and I see our special guest for today. So we are about to get into it. Basically, I'm doing the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, my timing is off, but 6 p.m. is already here. Whatever. So, yes, it's 6 p.m. Welcome again. Welcome back to the first call of the year 2025. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to the Super Team NG weekly community call, which holds every Thursday at the same time by 6 p.m., 5 p.m. UTC. So, welcome all our community members. Hi, with Love Liar. GM, everyone. How was the New Year celebration for you? I know a lot of you traveled, most of you went to the village and all of that. I believe it was fun because it was fun for me, fun and stressful. But we won't go into that. So, how was it? I want to hear everyone's your stories, what your plans. That's what our over mic is going to be for. I think let's hear what you have planned because Super Team has a lot planned for everyone. Louisa says it was fun. You must not be a first daughter because this fun has it's too long for first with the chick as exactly. This is the last classic last born behavior. They have finished eating the chicken and the rice, not like they cooked it. No celebration, locked in from first. Wow, that's a whole new level. But remember to give yourself rest. You should give yourself rest sometimes because she favor says he didn't go to the village. Though, why didn't you? I believe, oh, anyway, anywhere you are, I believe that the celebration should have be happy. Armstrong said he knows see chicken shop. Wow, did the chicken run away? I would like to know that. Well, and it's possible that you saw turkey. So if there was no turkey, there was ostrich. Let's leave it at that. Okay. A whole Solana dev like you watch plate for no. That is wrong. Didn't you tell them who you are? You didn't tell them. Solana dev. Can you imagine? William Minimal, welcome. This is your first time. We are glad to have you. Welcome to the first community call. I hope we live up to expectation. Anyway, we live up to expectations and surpass expectations, but not to our own horn. Let's you see for yourself. Okay, ready for an ungodly. That is our motto this year. We on an ungodly amount of work, and we are going to surpass it. All right, it's nice to hear from everyone. You guys are amazing people. Thank you once more for joining. And if you haven't, maybe a friend of yours hasn't joined, look around. If you haven't seen somebody, share with your community. Tell them to join right now because the vibe is about to, get pumping. We already know the chat is the secret sauce. We have our agenda. Of course, we're talking super team. I'm going to be outlining, the community news, and then we'll talk about our community GDP. And then we'll have a special guest who's going to be talking to us about their project. And after that, we would have our super quiz, our open mic section. Follow us on Twitter if you're not already following, and all of that. And we wrap up. I mean, it sounds easy enough, but you have to get into it. So, are we ready? I want to see. Yes. Oh, Vincent Jesus is here again. I feel weird calling you Vincent Jesus, but I always know you by your trademark www. All right, Barnabas says, ready, let's fucking go. I see you, soulmate. I see you, Louisa. I see you, Blacksea. All right, hello, first time on the call, Victor Chukwemeka. Oh, I don't know, somehow you seem familiar, but welcome to the call. Welcome to Super Team NG. All right, let's just get straight into it. I hope you've shared with all your community members. Don't hide the alpha. This is your first time. Aisha, I have seen you how many times on this call? All right, okay. Ooh, our guests are all lined up. Yay! I'm looking forward to this. Okay, Marvin says Happy New Year, maybe. All right. Enough with the greetings, but thank you guys. Thank you. Honestly. All right, let's get right into our community news where I adopt the the newscaster voice and start with this. Davok Studios, welcome. Anna Young says, feels like my first time. I have been seeing you around the TL, Anna. Nice to have you here. I mean, every time feels like the first time. Okay. Nigeria, that's headline number one. Nigeria among top three in Solana AI hackathon submissions. Nigeria has emerged as one of the top three countries in terms of project submissions for the just concluded Solana AI hackathon, with 427 projects developed over 15 days. 400 and I don't want to scream, but I'll let you guys do the screaming with your W's and your fire emojis because do you know what it means to developed 427 projects within 15 days. That's just over the course of 2 weeks. 427. You didn't say maybe one for each day. I don't even want to do that mental calculation. It's crazy. But as we all know, we do not carry last. We always have to come up on top. Let's go to the next headline. The next headline is Soulflare Guards. Soulflare has introduced Guards, the first ever feature on Solana designed to make external transactions completely safe. This innovative tool protects users from sneaky transactions, scam sites, unauthorized actions, and delegations. Available on both mobile and web, it offers users peace of mind as they explore the Solana ecosystem. Good! This is what we need because we have seen. I'm very sure you're seeing around the TL all the stories of people falling to scam, your wallet is hacked, and all of that, due to maybe a link that you didn't even know you posted or you clicked on. Sometimes you don't have to even interact with any link, but we have guards now. I like to think of them as bodyguards. And that mental picture. All right, let's go over to number three. Headline number three: Solana surges in stable coins holdings. Over the past month, Solana has witnessed a significant influx of stable coins, adding around $1 billion. This growth is primarily attributed to the expansion of USDC within the Solana ecosystem. So there was this discourse where somebody was trying to come up and say Solana only has meme coins. I mean, the facts are there. Fact check. Yeah. So you can even compete. All right, let's go over to the next slide. Solana surpasses Ethereum in key metrics for 2024. I told you 2024 was good. 2025 is about to be better. In a surprising shift, Solana has outperformed Ethereum in several crucial areas last year. These include DEX volume, tokens created, developer growth, daily transactions, blockchain revenue and fees, domain volume, and NFT volume. I mean, I can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories where we surpassed Ethereum. We didn't say one, we didn't stop at two, we didn't even say three, we went to seven. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm just going to go through the charts for a bit before I go over to the next one. Someone says, anyway, it's my first time being here. I hope for a great experience, ma'am. I hope you do too. Welcome. If this is your first time again, I'm welcoming everyone. All right. Yes, I see some W's in the chat. Yeah, just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it. First, I will soon be back. Yes, Solana is cooking. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let's go over to the next one. I think we've had enough of that. All right. Red.pay launches for stablecoin payments. Still on stablecoins, Red.pay has introduced a new physical and virtual card that enables users to spend stablecoins on Solana at over 120 million merchants globally. The card supports both USDC and USDT and is compatible with Apple Pay and Google Pay, making it convenient for digital and in-store transactions. Wow. Okay, mind blowing. This is a whole package. So Apple Pay, Google Pay, USDC, USDT. I mean, it's the whole thing. It's the whole deal. All right, let's go over to the next. Solana leads layer one ecosystems. Solana has generated over $433 million in fees, surpassing all other layer one blockchains combined. Usually, I would have said, let's do the calculation, but I mean, first call of the year, let our minds not be blown. If you are not familiar with the game is, it's not really a game. I mean, it's just facts. We call figures. It's figures upon figures upon figures. Sometimes when you calculate, you've just got exactly. Yes, that's crazy. Thank you. The Emperor Sham, you are still lost. I hope you do find yourself along the way. But welcome to our community call. All right. I see a lot of people's first time. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Okay, let's go over to the next slide. Now, this, if you are a content creator, if you are a designer, if you're a videographer, an illustrator, this one right here is for you. Okay. Solana Global Creator Competition. Little Unusual will be hosting the first ever Solana Global Creator Competition offering. I'm going to ask you guys to do the calculator on this one because you can't miss it so that you understand the prize pool. A $50,000 prize pool. So if you were doing the calculation, please go on. $50,000 converted to Naira at the current rate. It will be a 10-day event featuring workshops, mentorship, and collaborative opportunities. Videographers, designers, and illustrators are all welcome to the competition. More details about the registration will be available soon. So if you are a content creators, this is your time to shine. I mean, follow. I would have given personal advice, but unfortunately, I have to be unbiased. So, videographers, designers, illustrators. I mean, I see a way, other guilds can tap into this. This is a whooping $50,000. Someone said this. All right, calculator is broken. I mean, it's crazy. It's possible. I mean, by the time you're converting that, and if you do keep converting, I don't even have a calculator anymore. My calculator is just blown by the amount of figures that Solana dishes out on the daily. Solana super day. Okay, let's go over to the next one. You create software. Do you qualify? It's a creator competition. So I mean, all right, we'll figure out how that works. Okay, is your calculator doing calculated? I'm telling you. Let's go over to the next. The grid competition. Jito has launched the grid, a competition aimed at turning innovative ideas into reality. We just finished calculating one. There's another competition. This event, in collaboration with Super Team and Former City, invites participants to compete for a chance to win $10,000 in prizes. Crazy. So who was the person saying that he was creating software? I mean, this is your time to shine. Innovative ideas into realities. I mean, think outside the box. You might just be one of those. I mean, why not? Why not? All right, let's go over to the last news, which is the top five product highlights. All right, we have just started something. This year, we launched a new series, Top 5 Weekly Product Highlights, where we featured Fiat Router, Magent, Solara Pay, Fable, and Soulcoder in our first edition. Through the series, we aim to spotlight promising products from our community and track their weekly progress. So keep an eye on our Super Team NG page for more editions. If you enjoyed the news, please do well to drop a W in the chat, drop a fire emoji. Let the chat keep buzzing because we are going to be doing this on a weekly basis. But yeah, this is what we do every week. We come to you, we give you the news, give you the facts as it is, and blow your minds. Drop a W if your team. Okay, I'm not going to be doing the team thing, or I'm already seeing people, doing teams. Some people are saying fables, some people are saying solar pay. I see all you guys, so Koda, all of that. All right, w's in the chat. I see you guys, I see you guys. All right, that's the news for the evening. Wow, we are already at 867. I think I'm back. 867 listeners. So if you haven't, we haven't gotten to the phone part. So if you haven't invited a friend, if you haven't told your community members what's going down in here, you are missing out. That's completely wrong. Share on Twitter, share in your WhatsApp groups, and let's get into it. All right, next slide. Please, if you can bring out your calculators once more, it might just stop working. But let us talk about our community GDP, which is $395,104 in community GDP. This is our GDP. I'm dancing. I'm doing my little happy dance because I know by by next week I'm going to be in the 400s, and because the year just started and you guys are already killing it. You're killing it. As of last year when we ended, it was 361,000 something, yeah, dollars, and we have already 30 plus. 395. So by the end of January, we are going to be in our 400s, possibly reaching the 500s. I believe in you guys. So, yeah, super team and big figures. Let's talk about that. Yeah, super team and big figures. Solana and big figures. So, yes, that is our community GDP. Over to the next. Now we are going to be talking about. All right, first of all, let me do a little hype because our special guests just how do I put this? So our special guest is I'm sorry, drum roll please. Drum roll. Sonic SVM. Now, if you do not know, Sonic is the first FVM to launch on Solana for games and applications. It's the first layer 2 solution focused on gaming and applications. They're powering Web3 TikTok app layer and onboarding the next billion users. Let us go. Their token recently launched. All right, let me just bring. I see Ari backstage, so I'm bringing him on stage. Yes, so their token launched, and Super Team members had access to an allow list to get the tokens at a low price, lower than the listing. So, also Super Team members, you are, I mean, this is who you should give all the accolades to. They are mind blowing. So, I'm going to let Arif speak for a bit before I ask my questions. Hi, Arif, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to let you, do the little presentation, and then would go over to just a brief Q&A. Does that work?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. Take it.
Okay, firstly, thank you so much for having me here. It's great to talk to the Nigerian folks as well. I myself am a member of Super Team India, and it's always nice to interact with super teams from other countries, understand what their audience is, what's going on in the ecosystem, and if there's any way to work together. So it's always a win for us. So just to give some brief context, if you guys don't know, Sonic is a Solana-based gaming layer 2. It was actually one of the first SVMs to start. We started in the earlier of this year, around January ending, and currently, as you know, that our token is out, and we've been in this space for a while. So, just to give more context and share about Sonic, I'll like to show a small PPT. So, give me just one moment. I'll share my screen for that.
All right. We are looking forward to that. Let's see.
Okay, is my screen visible?
Did you say something?
Is my screen visible now?
Okay, let me just bring it on. Okay, you have, yes, visible now.
Okay, perfect. So we started as a platform called Mirror World, and this was like 2.5 years back. And back then we used to cater to Web3 games, and we used to have stuff on the payment side. So we used to provide solutions like on-ramp aggregator, fiat to NFT. Then we built a platform for launching assets. So while we were doing this, we used to talk to a lot of games. So when we were doing that, we understood that the challenges that Web3 game developers faced, they weren't limited to the payments part. There were a multitude of challenges that Web3 gaming founders are facing. And then little by little, we understood that, okay, the issue is much bigger than we thought of. And there has to be something that we can do which actually solves these problems. The issues are multifold. Like, for example, if you're a gaming developer, you don't have the right amount of resources or the funding so you to build your own project and make it scalable. And also, there are not enough tools in the market to make Web3 games very easily and to take it to another level. Now, let's say if you have the funds already with you, you're able to garner a team, you're able to set everything up. But then, no matter how good of a game you developed, it is always difficult to gain real users and traction. So, a lot of teams struggle with getting real users. So these are some of the challenges. Also, the thing that Solana as a chain faced was that because of the multitude of volume that was put up on the chain, like a lot of the on-chain activity being devoted to meme coins, some of that to DeFi. some of that ORW, DPIN. Because of that, it led to a lot of network congestion that we saw in the last year. And like all of these factors together led us to the creation of having our own chain on top of Solana. And eventually we led to the creation of Sonic SVM, and we are here right now. So just to give some more context, as of now we raised around 16 million. Out of this, 4 was the seed round, and we then raised around 12 million. This was in June of last year. Our lead investors include Bitcraft, OKX, Galaxy, like a lot of big folks here. Also, because they're Solana native, we have a lot of support from Solana team as well. So a lot of the people from Solana gaming team, they are actually angels in our project. Then we have Norm from Bonk. We have Lily Lu, who's the president of Solana Foundation. Then we have Austin Federa. We have various Solana ecosystem tech leads. We have Solana tech lead, multiple of such folks. So basically, a lot of Solana people are actually angels in our project because they understand the problem that we're trying to solve and are being supportive regarding how to go ahead and make Sonic the go-to gaming chain, which is also one of our biggest goals. Now, the goal here is that we need to make Solana the primary spot for gaming and to make it scalable and reach out to maximum users that we can. So, in order to give you some more context here, Sonic is actually using this framework called Hypergrid, which actually lets any game developer deploy their game engines very easily. Also, one of the other feedback that I'd like to give is that Solana community has been very supportive. So we received a lot of support in our staking programs as well. So as you can see, this slide is an older one, but actually before our TG, we got around 100 million worth of stakes sold, uh, and it was delegated to Sonic AVS on Solr. That just shows how much supportive the entire ecosystem is and what you can do with the support of Solana. Also, as of now, regarding gaming, we have around more than 11 games right now with whom we are partnered with. Now, this includes a lot of Solana heavy titles. So, some popular Solana games like DeFi Land, Bravo Ready 1, Low Life Forms, these are actually partnered with Solana right now. And we're also in talks with multiple other games which are already on Solana in order to make them more scalable through Sonic. So these are a few of the things I wanted to mention about Sonic. Now, what is the big USP, right? Now, what is Sonic doing, which no other chain in Web3 is doing? So something that we are doing natively is that we are bringing gaming on TikTok. So as of now, in the entire Web3 ecosystem, including EVM, SVM, Move-based VMs, no one is building gaming on TikTok, and we are proud to do so. So we are the first gaming blockchain to bring gaming on TikTok, in which what happens is that you play your normal games, but you don't have a separate app for that, or you don't play it like a Telegram mini game. But that game is embedded within the application of TikTok. So suppose you're a TikTok user and you are watching some random videos, you see an ad pop up called Sonic X. You simply click on the game and start playing. So you don't even have to do this wallet login, which a lot of dApps used to do. So what we have come up with is that we have this TikTok user ID for each member, and that is attached to another wallet that we create for the user without them knowing. So basically, we have abstracted the wallet creation part, and we have made user onboarding super simple, super accessible. So when the user starts playing, they play it like a normal game. They don't even know there is crypto involved and there is Solana in the backend and all of that. So this is like a simple tap to one game that we developed. So the day we developed Sonic X, within one day we got like 70,000 users. Now we understood the potential that it had, and then we made some more changes. We included some more primitives here. We established like a leaderboard, a point system, and all of that. And around a week or two ago, we crossed like 2 million users only on TikTok. Now this was a great deal for Sonic and Solana because the users that we got on TikTok, these are not on other particular platforms, right? So for example, there's not a lot of overlap. Also, when you see any platform which says, okay, we have XYZ million of users, it is very difficult to understand whether it's real. Because in Web3, there's a system of wallets, and the issue with wallet is that it is easily repetitive. So, for example, let's say I can have 10 wallets and I can connect to a project in order to farm the airdrop. So, you as the game developer or the project team, you would see, okay, this particular project has 10 wallets, but you don't know whether the wallets belong to the same person. And this is like a very misguided method that is used, right? But the benefit of TikTok is that TikTok is centralized. It is not like any other application. So in TikTok, whatever users are there, they might have come into TikTok through a centralized login. So they might have used their phone number or maybe their email ID. So it is a much better metric in order to find out unique users as compared to any other system out there. So this actually makes us believe more in this thing where we are able to know that okay, we have 2 million unique users, and these users are coming out of the Web3 pool. Now, because Web3 is so small and gaming is a very small niche, like you know, So it is very difficult to gain new users. So every particular blockchain, be it Arbitrum, be it Avalanche or Ronin, everyone is fighting for the same amount of users, and this actually makes the pie very small. So every project ultimately has very small number of users. However, what we did is that we went a little out of the box, wherein we got new users, Web2 users from outside, and got them into this Web3 ecosystem. So this is like a great innovation that we've been able to do, and we're super proud of that. And this actually differentiates us from any other blockchain out there. Here are some traction points that I told you about the users that we have, some games deployed. I won't go into that. You can easily find that later. These are some of the partners that we have. So Radium, Helios, Solar, Backpack, G2, basically all big Solana players. You can see more of that on the website as well. Now, here's the collaboration that we did with Super Team Global, which includes all Super Team individual members as a whole. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were also lucky enough to participate, wherein we gave whitelist to all Super Team members, including Super Team Nigeria, obviously, which gave you the opportunity to buy the Sonic token through the Alpha Volt on Meteora, and you could buy this at a 20% everywhere discount, right? So we gave this opportunity to bonk holders, drift takers, as well as Super Team members in general. So any one of you who might have participated would have made crazy returns on this. So what happened was that we did this on, like, the allow list was announced on 3rd Jan, and the vault opened on 5th. So any person who deposited $40 into this, the opening multi gave them like $700. So your $40 turned into $700 within 2 days, which is crazy returns, to be honest. And I'm pretty happy to say that a lot of Super Team members participated. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might have done that as well. So super happy to include Super Team in this, because obviously it's a great way to reward Solana community, right? So this is one of the coolest things that we did. And yeah, that sums it up from my side. So if you want to know more about Sonic, you can just scan this QR code on the screen. Or let's say if you want to know more, you can just check out the Twitter handle. It's Sonic SVM. And yeah, if there's anything else, if there are any other questions, I'm happy to answer that as well. And if you have any other thing that you want to ask me, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'm more than happy to answer any queries or concerns or anything that you'd like to know.
All right, sorry, my mic was muted. That was a wonderful presentation, Ari. I was one of my questions was about the TikTok app layer, the Web3 TikTok app layer, but I think you have done a marvelous job of presenting that. That was a crazy amount. Over 2 million users already onboarded. I heard you say 70K users in just one day. And also its implementation, I think the whole execution is amazing. Like, just the form of ads. If you have, I'm just explaining this to the Nigerian community now. If you use TikTok as much as I do want to cut it down. You know that there are ads that come up like that. So an ad popping up, and I'm sure they are very pretty interesting games. If you can go to the website, I mean, you're going to also see this. So Arif, thank you for that presentation. That was really amazing. And also, yes, if you missed it, he did say that Super Team members, if you were active, if you've been actively following our pages, the allow list eligibility was open on the 3rd of January, and vote opened on the 5th, and final call has passed. Of course, today is 9th, and that's a crazy return. We had access to this at a 20% FDV discount. $40 to $700, and my mind is just wild. Okay, so one more thing, Arif, before you leave, I did do a bit of research, and you Sonic recently announced the GAME fund. Could you explain just briefly what that is?
Yeah, for sure. So, just to give some brief context, that like we've always talked to a lot of game developers and founders before this, and we understood that gaming has always been a challenge, not because of its complexity, but because a lot of the funding issues as well. So, understanding the lack of funding that's available in the market or the access that is limited, we came up with this thing called the Sonic Game Fund. So, effectively, it's like the how every other blockchain they have their own VC arm, like Solana has Solana Ventures, Polygon has Polygon Ventures. So it is similar to that. So like Sonic Foundation has come up with this thing wherein it's like a separate fund that we're launching. So the benefit here is that if, let's say, you're building any project, you could easily raise funding from our side, and we're here to support that. So for example, let's say that you're building any project on meme coins or any project on AI agents, which is the hot narrative right now. So in that case, you could simply reach out to us, and we could help you in order to raise the necessary funds, and which will enable you to like make it more easier for you to make it in the ecosystem. So if anyone is building any project right now which involves any factor which involves gaming or involves AI or meme coin, feel free to reach out to us and we'll help you. If your project is worthy enough, there are obviously few checks and balances that go into that. We can help you raise funding for that. So it's just another, like say like an input from our side in which we're able to support the ecosystem as much as we can, so that new founders have this opportunity to make it happen. So let's say if it's on any angle, let's say if it's either in the gaming part when you're able to build an on-chain game or a semi-on-chain game, we can make that happen for you. Or let's say if there's an AI agent you're building for gaming essentially, and even not for gaming but just for blockchain in general, then feel free to talk to us about that as well. We're always here to support budding founders, and this is just one of the initiatives that we have come up with.
Okay, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous and very innovative on the side of Sonic. Okay, I think that's all. I believe your presentation had covered every question I would possibly have. Thank you so much for coming up, Arif, for talking to us. And we look forward to seeing more of Sonic SVM. Sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to playing the games. All right, thank you again, Arif, for joining us.
Thank you so much. It was great being here, and it's really great to talk to a lot of people and tell them about Sonic, but in general as well. If there is anything like any more questions about Sonic or let's say about Solana, and if you're looking for any help at all, just feel free to DM me. I'm always happy to help Solana members and Super Team members. So if there's anything, never hesitate. I'll just put my uh, Twitter in the chat. So feel free to DM anytime you want. And yeah, thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you so much. And I believe he just dropped it. Thank you so much, Arif. That was wonderful. Please drop a W in the chat for Sonic and Arif. That was incredible. I am going crazy. I love innovative projects. They make me happy. They make me so happy. So yes, he has just dropped it. So if you have any questions, please do well respect yourself. You know how to communicate. Do well to tag Sonic. Take your screenshots, tag Sonic, tag Ari, and thank him for coming up here. Thank them for the opportunities they have given to Super Team members. Yes, he's also a Super Team member, as you can see. Okay. Let us go over to the next slide. I would still leave this up here, so if you need it, it's still right here. Okay, let's go over into our organogram. Please, if you haven't copied this, do well to copy like right about now, because we are about to do our, reports and all of that. So yes, drop. Thank you, Arif, and I think I'll hide that now because we are going to another segment. This is our organogram. Now, if this is your first time joining us, it gets crazy. Okay, it doesn't get crazy, but usually we refer to point one and point two as point one and point two. All right, so on our organogram, we have our two country leads, Nzuezudo and Hariobi. And then we have our guild leads. We also have our head of operations, the beautiful flow. We have our guild leads. We have our I keep forgetting the count. 6 guilds, and we have our 5 regions with the state mods under them. So if you are in any of the states and you don't know your state mod, you are wrong. I don't see why you don't know your state mod. You should also know your original captain, and you should have belonged to one of the guilds. So we are going to be starting with guild reports, which are the design guild, the developer guild, the writers guild, content, AI, and the product guild for builders who have built products, especially during the hackathon. So I would be bringing them on one by one. I can see the lead for the design guild. I can see the lead for the developers guild. Oh, and all right, I see the assistant guild lead for the scribblers or the writers guild. And we have our content guild lead. We have also oh, okay, our AI guild lead is not here yet. And then we have our product guild lead. So we are going to start off with our, of course, design guild lead. TOC, can you hear me? Please take it away.
Yeah, I can hear you, GM, everyone. Am I audible enough?
You are perfectly audible, GM.
Yeah, Jim, thank you very much. Yeah, so I'll be giving the reports for the design guild, super designers. So it's a new year. I'm ready to put in the godly work for the design guild. For us this year, we're focusing on upskilling and building in the open. Um, so for us, we started the upskilling parts. The wind started blowing from the north. We had a design workshop this week. Started from Kaduna. There's another one coming up this weekend from Bono. Another design workshop coming up for the Kwara State community next week. So there's a whole lot in place for designers upskilling at this time. And also, first designer call for the year next week. We're bringing in a design expert to open the floor for the year for us in the design guild. So you're a designer, you don't want to miss community right now. I'm getting
My
so the design
apologies.
designs
Is it
ready
me
for
or
use
Lucy again?
tomorrow as well.
Okay, it's not
So
your
can you hear me?
network. It's breaking, but we heard the major part of what you said. I think it was towards the end that it started breaking off. So you said that the recent some workshops are already going on, like the one recently just concluded by Kaduna, and you're going to have the first community and the first designers call for the year by next week. I believe I got that correctly.
Yeah, yes. Next
O-
week Tuesday. We're bringing a
Okay,
top design expert for that as well. S- Yep.
okay. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, TOC. That's mm, okay. Sorry about that. I was distracted. All right, that's TOC with the Design Guild. We have the next person who is our Oga Kata for the Developers Guild, Alex Favor. Alex, please, if you can hear me, can you take it away?
All right. So, good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Honestly, it's, it's been like forever. Um, Thank you, everyone, for jumping on the call today. So, I'll be giving the update on the developer side of things. So usually, we ended the year kind of earlier than everyone else, but then we started earlier than everyone else. So our developers call, we had about 50 something persons that came in, and for those that missed out, we actually have like a new system where we actually track developer activities in the in the community. So that's the dev streak dot fun. So basically, DevStreak is just used for tracking the active developers, and those are contributing like actively. As TOC said, the building in the open initiative, yeah, we want to encourage everyone to actually build in the open, talk about their products and everything. So if you have not like filled the form to actually get your name listed on the leaderboard and the developer, you just meet your state dev and you also get listed on the leaderboard. So the approved names will be all probably before the next developers call. So that's on that side. Secondly, everybody that joined in for the December boot camps, that's for Turbine. Think they have released the list of those that are qualified to join in their bootcamp. And quite a number of our developers also made it to the list and also on the research side of things. So that is for that. Also, our next developers call, as usual, will be on Sunday by 8:30 p.m. So generally, we just started the new year on a clean note. So we'll be looking out for like more things that will be coming out from our end. Yeah, that's the update from my end. And finally, before I forget, before the weekend, also the YouTube videos of almost all the classes that we've done so far will also be on the YouTube channel soon. So yeah, that's everything I have.
Everything you have has blown a lot of people's minds. I'm seeing some W's in the chat. People are going crazy. This is everything you have at the beginning of the year. Okay.
uh, cannot
All
tell.
right. Crazy work, crazy work, crazy work. Kudos to you guys. Well done. All right, that's what Alex with the developer community. All right, we'll be having Asiel Amaka, who is the co-lead for the writers. I see some confusion in the comments section in the chat box. The content writers are the writers or the scribblers. Content creators belong to the content guild. So there's the writing guild and there's the content guild. Content writers, writing guild. Content creators, the videographers, illustrators, all of that are in the content guild. I think. Yes, that is it. All right, Amaka, can you hear me?
Okay, GM everyone.
GM.
Okay, um, GM everyone. From from the Writers Guild, actually, artists and I earlier this year, we we had we came up with plans and strategies on how to improve the writers community. We weren't able to hit all our goals 2024, but with the plans we have, we'll definitely exceed them this year. Um, the year just started actually, but we're already rolling. We had our first call on Tuesday, and we did our normal checkups. But then we had a particular section where we got feedback from our guild members on their expectations for the year, and we used the feedback we got to better define our plans. Um, Also, Kwara State is currently having a writers' workshop. It will be ending tomorrow. That's it from the Writers Guild. But before we start, our focus this year is on quality. It's not just about writing. There is a lot more we need to. There's a lot more work we need to.
You see why you say developers are winning you guys in this? You and TOC, it's around the end that everybody is rugging. Why? Happy, is it just me? Why is everybody rugging around the end? What's wrong with everyone's network today? I want to believe it's not my own.
Can you hear me? Exactly? I can
I
hear
can hear.
you.
Okay, now I can hear you. Carry on.
Okay, so like I said, our focus for the year is not just to have the usual writers workshop we used to have. We'll be spicing it up a lot more because everything is not just about writing. We figured that for our bounties especially, you need to stand out, you need to be more creative with the content you put out there. So we have plans laid out to help our members get better out there. We intend to see more bounty results being released this year, and it's just all the winners across Nigeria. Want to be consistent with such things. That's it from us. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Nobody ain't talking on networking to DMs. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to what the writers have in store. I believe that, anyway, Sha, I am biased and rightfully so. So we are looking forward to that. All right, thank you. While you were speaking, all right, let's go over to the Content Guild. Please, I'm going to ask you guys to put this within a minute. Okay. Um, Kribdu, you are next with the Content Guild.
Okay, GM everyone.
GM.
Okay. For the Content Guild, we had a very great 2024, and our plans for 2025 is to double up on our GDP as a guild, and also to improve on the quality of content that we are going to be putting out. So this is a very good one for the community. The creators competition that is coming up. So I think everyone is all will be all charged up to put in work on his or her side to make sure that we bring a lot of wins down to Super Team NG. And for content activities, Borno State just completed their workshop, and tomorrow Bielsa will be starting their own content workshop. So I think that is it for the Content Guild. Thank
We
you.
too, we think that's it. Thank you. Okay, so workshops are already in full force. We are just in. Is this not the first week? Isn't this the first week? Are you guys already, making killing us with all this? I mean, una know the rest. All right, so yes, thank you so much, Crypto, with the Content Guild. We have already said an unholy amount of work, and our guild leads are already setting that off. All right, let's go over to the AI Guild with Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please carry on.
All right, amazing stuff. So, GM everyone. Well, last year was pretty interesting. I mean, towards the end, as far as like the AI Guild is concerned, from doing a boot camp to having to participate in the AI hackathon, and then being having Nigeria to be like the top have like the top submission during the hackathon. And it's also one pretty interesting thing that is happening right now is the fact that there's now, obviously going to be a lot of bounties regarding AI systems, and people have uh, that have that skill sets be able to can then be able to uh, use that skill set to actually make money, which is something really interesting, and something that Super Team NG as a whole is like looking forward to. But the most interesting part is the fact that if you have we have that the Web3 is booming with the whole AI agent thing. I mean, the AI agents now is the new what's the word? Is the new Bitcoin, right? And then everybody is so bullish on AI agents. But I think the most interesting thing I'm looking forward to as far as AI agent is concerned is AI agent in deepin. I mean, there's a lot of hype in DeFi. I mean, a lot of people are looking into other side of crypto, but nobody's really looking into deepin yet. And that's because number one, deepin is pretty hard, right? Not to talk of now using AI within deepin, and that's something the Super Team NG is definitely going to capitalize on this year. So one of the very, very first thing that we're gonna do is to get say one of the things that we're gonna do is like have a boot camp on deepin and AI where you have the combination of those two things, and really have really cool projects that are able to put their feet forward for the next hackathon that's coming up. And we already have like really cool plans coming up, right? And we hope the implementation will also be as good. But outside of that, you know as the saying, I mean, maybe this is the motto for 2025. There's an ungodly amount of work that needs to be done, from, upskilling the really good AI guys that we have, to carrying everybody along as well as far as AI is concerned, because I think the barrier is a bit lower now. So we want to give everybody as much access as possible. So if you're into anything like that, if you want to integrate AI into your project, the place for you to be is the AI Guild. If you are not in the AI Guild, you are wrong. Thank you.
If you are not in the AI guild, you're wrong. I'm sorry, I want to imitate the voice, but you were causing commotion in the chat. But luckily for me, my ear was where you are. So yes, AI is the new Bitcoin, is the new meta. So if you're not already transcending, as you are, you a writer, whatever you are, I mean, start transcending there. And I've been laughing since because the chat is releasing secret sauce. But yeah, thank you, Abdul Malik. All right, then finally in the guilds, for the guild leads, we have Faith Igwe, who's the lead for the product guild. Faith, please, you have 1 minute and let's go over to our regional captains.
Okay, thank you. GM everyone, please confirm if you can hear me.
Confirmed, yes.
Okay, awesome. So I'll just try and make it as quick as possible. So we actually started the year ahead. We kicked off a whole lot of things from the last week of December. So for this year, um, we started implementing some of the strategies that we've been cooking. We introduced build in the open strategy where we're encouraging transparency, we're encouraging, accountability. We also encouraging collaboration. So we want builders to be able to share their progress and their challenges, and also win together regularly. And with that, to keep it on a high, we also implemented what we call the weekly streaks. So this to keep them motivated and ensuring that they're consistent, because we realize that a lot of times, when you have hackathons, people build and after the hackathon, that's the end of it. So how do we keep it going? And that's what building the open is all about, because we want to have quality products, not just quantity. So that's what we're working towards too. And we have the leaderboard. So with the leaderboard, it's a way of recognizing and rewarding people for their consistent efforts. A lot of that has been broken down in our call. We've had about 2 calls so far. And also we do the weekly update where we spotlight like products that are doing exceptional, based on both the build in the open weekly streak leaderboard. Like we combine all of the XPs, and then we highlight this product and we share them, and to keep everyone informed, and inspired on what they are doing, and to recognize them as well. Of course, not just that, we're also providing support to this product. So we've had, like I said, we still maintain our weekly guild calls for the builders, and one of the things like we are really going for is quality, quality, quality. So we want to see our products, you know, scale, not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, but scale globally. So we're focusing on quality, not just only participation. We're also providing support. So if you're facing challenges around your product development, scaling, whatever it might be, marketing, whatever, so you let us know, and we'll also provide feedback and how we can help you, how Super Team NG can help you, to ensure your product is a success. Also, our plans for the future is we'll also be providing like more resources. Now, this time, these resources are focused and streamlined, because we now get to understand each the unique challenges that the products have, are going facing. So now we provide resources that are tailored to those needs. We give them tools, we provide them guidance, and then also the support. Going to be introducing learning and workshop session. We'll also be introducing scaling supports, how we can help them scale. Many more things. Like there's a whole lot. If I'm going to, because I'm just restricted to 1 minute, so I'm going to keep it simple. Just know that we are cooking a whole lot. A whole more strategy is going to be coming up, and for everyone, I encourage you, if you're a builder, be part of the product guild, be part of what we are doing, be consistent in it, and yes, thank you very much. Of course, if you also have, please fill our product directory so that we can have your information. So that's the last one I'm signing off with. Thank you.
And that is it for the guilds. Please, a round of applause because you guys are doing amazing work. Somebody has been saying that Product Guild started since last year. They started saying Happy New Year since last year. You guys are doing amazing work. So if you are a builder, if you have built any product, you should be in the Product Guild. I mean, everybody, as far as you're building, you should be in the Product Guild. So it's nice to hear from you, Faith. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's go over to our regional mods. Yeah, W's in the chat. I already see you guys. So yes, this is where our guild leads. Let us start with our regional mod from the southeast. Evans. Evans, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good. Yes, we can hear you perfectly. Carry on.
All right, GM everybody. So for the southeast, um it's still the same mantra for the year. Product quality, building in the open and all. But that's for southeast generally. But specifically, our newest state, that's Ebonyi State. They are currently doing they're currently doing boot camp for each for every guild in the states currently. And one impressive thing happening in the southeast um, is actually the 30 days Rust challenge that is currently happening in Imo State. And I'll advise every developer in that state to get involved. And yeah, for Ebony State, please, guys, every talent should get involved too, because we are not just doing that boot camp for fun. We're also going to select quality members from there too. And yeah, for Abia State, Abia State is going to be holding they're going to be holding active member hangout next week. So yeah, if you didn't get their active member text, just know that you need to put more effort and become more active. So it's all about quality in what we're building, quality in membership and all. Yeah, for Enugu State, yeah, we held our community call yesterday, and basically is still building in the open, building with quality and all. Yeah, that's it for me. That's it from me here in Enugu State, in Southeast region. Thank you very much.
We agree. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Evans from the Southeast region. I see Ebony State people in the chat box that have been screaming. I see Abia State. I see Imo State. All right, that's it for Southeast region. All right, let's go over to the South with Hybrid the Geek. Hybrid, carry on.
Hello everyone, GMGM, can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Carry on.
Okay. So currently from the South, 2024 was a really amazing year for us, but we are looking to double up this year, 2025, and we'll be doubling down on quality. Currently, all states have we've drafted out several plans and intentional strategies to carry out to achieve these goals and plans. Now we'll be looking to upskill various top members in the various states in South, and also double down on quality. Now, so we would advise everyone, if you are a member of any state in the South, do well to always like show whatever you are doing, show us whatever you are building and all that. You get so it's going to be an amazing year ahead. Yeah, and also we also added last year we were able to add Bayelsa State. So currently there's balance in South and we'll be working effectively from all angles. So that is from South.
Okay, that is it from South. Thank you very much, Hybrid the Geek with South. All right, our numbers are increasing even as of now. Beautiful. Yes, upskill it's essential. Yeah, I'm just going through the chat box. I mean, there's a whole lot of crazy things happening in the chat. As we said, the chat is a secret source, and I learned that from Cash. All right, let's go over to the next. So we have north, east, north. I'm sorry, that's not east, not west. Miracle. Miracle, can you hear me? Uh oh, I think Miracle left. Okay, I'm adding him
I'm still
right
here.
back
Can you
in.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Please carry on.
Okay then. GM guys. Salam alaikum to you all. In Northeast Northwest, we have been doing quite a lot. So there's this saying that if you want to cut a tree for 30 minutes, use the 25 minutes to sharpen your axe. So we have been having retreats with our internal team members, trying to get them set for the big year 2025 coming in. Along that, Kaduna State is having their designers boot camp, and also Borno State is having all guild boot camp um, week by week. So they'll be commencing that of the design next week. I think it's a 4 week long boot camp. So the new states, Gombe, Adamawa and Bauchi states are also getting geared up for the year. Amazing things have been coming from them, and a lot of content and quite quality. So for North East and Northwest this time around, we're trying to just double down on the talents we have and ensure that we upskill them into growing into what we want them to be. So that's just what we have for Northeast Northwest. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Miracle. That's with Northeast Northwest. Wow, we are already on our plus into the core. All right, we have talked to Eddie with North Central. Eddie, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. GM. Am I audible?
You are audible. Carry on.
All right. So, in the North Central region, we are already up and running for the year. We did a little pause towards the end of the year, last year to check what went wrong and what went right. And trust me, we have amazing stuff lined up for 2025. Now, 2025 has been tagged a year of ungodly amount of work, unholy amount of work, and we are not scared. We like the big picture, but we want to take each step as it comes. We want to paint small, and we have the big picture in our mind. Now it's been a very good week for us on the North Central. We are, as I said earlier, we are up and running. This week, top five projects in North in Super Team. We had two projects from the North Central region. We have Fiat Router and we have Fable in the top five projects. So that shows that in the North Central region, we are already product based for the year. And as I said, that we like the big picture, but the smaller ones are what we want to take on like each day and each week as it comes. So we're looking at Q1, and Q1 host a will be might have a hackathon. So all our attention are pushed to the product side, and Fiat Worker from the North Central region are requesting for more testers, and I'm dropping the link right now in the chat. So please create an account, fund your wallet if you have the money. Please do trading and give us feedback on what you think about our project. And in the coming week, we'll be having a couple of projects from the North Central region list bounties on the in platform. So we advise you to please jump on it. We want your skills as much as we can. And if you're having a project, please identify with your state mode so your state mode can report it to us and we can help you as much as we can. Because the plans we have for you guys are actually amazing. We are dividing our plans into three stages for now. The first stage is branding and rebranding. First phase is branding and rebranding. The second stage is building and testing, and then the final stage is the marketing aspect and content creations to push out our content and our MVP with users as well. So you see, we're not playing, we're not sleeping on the bicycle this time. We are all out for it. And for the research cohorts, please identify with your state mode if you're on the research cohort, if you've been accepted. This is because the region is planning something as a support group for people who will be participating. So if you're on the research cohort, please identify with your state mode and we can see how we can have you on the support group and help you utilize the best of this opportunity with Turbine. And lastly, we have a couple of our developers who qualified for the builders research, for the builders cohorts that happened the final quarter of last year with Turbine. So that is that from the North Central region. We are up and running. We are fired up. We like the big picture, but we're taking each step at a time. Thank you so much.
The big picture. Thank you so much, Dr. Eddie. All right. Last but not the least, we have not. I'm so sorry. Southwest. That's with Toby. Toby, can you hear me?
Um, yeah, can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please carry on.
Goddess, Happy New Year. I didn't think we'd be speaking.
Oh, hi. Happy New
How
Year.
are you?
Yes, I'm quite well. How are you doing?
Oh, okay, all right. That's good. So I'm going with my call with what I have.
Yes, yes, carry on,
Are you
carry
with
on.
me?
You have 1 minute. Yes.
Okay, all right. So all right. So we are at the call the state mods in Southwest. So we had plans and ideas of what we're going to be doing this year. But for now, I mean, for the first quarter of the year, we have three things that are like very, very central to us. The first one is what Faith shared from the Product Guild. The plan is that we want to have our projects in Southwest region that was with the last hackathon to really go on building. So like that's like the very top priority for us. The second thing that we have to do or we plan to do is to also prepare our devs for the next coming hackathon. You know, to build those because some might still be busy building. We don't want to bundle them with another hackathon coming up. So we're trying to like build up the devs that we have that are not building yet to be ready for the next hackathon. And the third thing that we have to do is that we want to sort of make people in the southwest region much more Web3 um, savvians, right? I see for myself that the biggest defect that we have amongst our community, or let me say Nigeria, is that we are very, very new to crypto. I mean, thank God for Super Team, thank God for like Solana that is giving us this opportunity. So yeah, we want to like double down on making people with us, our members, to be very much logged into crypto. So yeah, like for us in Southwest, that is what we have. Just that three simple things. Focus more on our products, like finalizing them to to a good point. Paying for the next coming hackathon around March, April, and also making our members very, very well crypto um, people. So yeah, that's what the Southwest have for now.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's it with all our regional captains. Please drop a W in the chats for them. Thank you so much. The chat box is going crazy. You guys are insane. Any orientation for parents thinking Web3 is Yahoo? None at all. Please let them think what they will. Okay, so yes, that is. I'm not going to answer somebody. All right, so that's it with our regional captains and our guild leads. Now we are about to go to the segment that everyone keeps waiting for. This one, we are going to do it as fast as possible. We have already gone, you know, far. There's a lot of distraction. There's a lot of distractions. Okay. Okay. Let me. I'm sorry, technical difficulties with my presentation. Yes, super quiz. Super quiz. This is what I say. Yes, let them think what they will. If they want to think that we're three is Yahoo, let them do that. Okay, let's go over to super quiz. Who is ready for our super quiz? I get excited about this one. I don't know why. It's not like I participate or I'm earning the money, but it's fun. The chat has not gone quiet. The chat cannot go quiet. Someone says my voice sounds like when MTN says you have 1 minute remaining. Well, maybe I'm behind it. Maybe not. I'm just excited. Okay, let's get it. Distractions all over the place. But I am standing strong. We are going to be doing this within 10 seconds as usual because YouTube and its lag is giving me a headache. I don't know, is GP on this call? Why am I saying network? Oh no, no. You see, I'm definitely behind you. I am not. I am not. Someone said network. Value buyers. Okay. All right. So yes, as I said, 10 seconds. Let's not waste any more of our time. And please do not argue the results with me. I would have screenshots and backup for this because it's as it's showing me, that's how I'm reading it out. I'm sorry how that's going to go, but we already know how it's going to go. Okay. Nobody should tell me anything is poor. It's time for super quiz. Favor, you are not going to be. Let me reiterate it. State mods, regional mods, guild. In fact, if you are in the internal team and I recognize you, you are not participating and I will find you out. So let other people win. Don't. Very good. All right, let's start. Question number one. Solana is a blockchain that achieves dash latency and dash throughput. Throughput, right? Solana is a blockchain that achieves dash latency and dash throughput. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding ding. Oh my god. Still nothing? Okay, didn't see anybody. All right, question number two. I gave 10 seconds, and I believe that's the 10 seconds that is needed for this thing to translate. And I see nobody. Somebody is just answering one. Somebody just answered one. Nah. All right, question number two. There was nobody within the time. All right, I'm going to get slower, but it's still the 10 seconds. Question number two. What does a user use to sign a transaction? 10. What does a user use to sign a transaction? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ding. Okay. And you see, this is what I will keep doing. The answer is private key. So we have one winner. Please, somebody should take it down for me, Aselamaka. I'm giving this to you. So we have one person, Abdul Rahman Abdul Hakim. Please, what state are you from? Please just drop in that in the chat box. Okay. I don't know if I see. Nah. Damn, you guys are writing. Jesus Christ. When did all these messages drop? God, we already have a winner. That's Abdurrahman Abdul Hakim. Please reach out to me on X. I am taking note of this. All right, the next question. What was the latest airdrop Super Team members received? What was the latest airdrop Super Team members received? Let's go with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Somebody's still answering question number one. 3, 2. Oh, somebody has answered. Who? And I'm going to give the person that has, nobody. What I'm looking for, nobody's giving it to me. Where is the sign in front of it? Oh, nobody. Okay. Very well then. That one is gone. When you're answering questions like this and you're trying to use the token name, you should add this. All right, I found the winner, and that's Digital Monarch. The answer is Pengu with the dollar sign in front of it. So you may have answered it, but he answered it correctly. Yes, that's how I am. No problem. I've seen you, Digital Monarch. So yes, second winner, Digital Monarch. Question number 4. When the user signs a transaction using their private key, produces what and what? When the user signs a transaction using their private key, produces what and what? Dash and dash. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my god, someone's threatening me. 1. Still nobody. I'm sorry. Nobody. Before I finish counting anyway. Uh who said hash and tax ID? Signature and program ID? Transaction hash? Sorry. That's fast. The answer is message and signature. And I see some people answering blame the whole, YouTube lag. Forgive. All right. Name 3 SuperteamNG projects that won the Nexus hackathon. The three of them at once. I don't want like you answer one, you answer the second one, you answer. The name the 3 Superteam projects that won the Nexus hackathon. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Nobody. Ding ding. Someone say the radar strike is loud. No. None of you even got it, even after waiting. All right, no problem. The three projects were actually SupplyVest, Chatter Wallet, and Magent. All right, question number 6. So far, I think we've had only 2 winners. Bummer. Turbine Protocol breaks the block into smaller data packets called Dash. Turbine Protocol breaks the block into smaller data packets called Dash. Someone say I want to go off. I'm so sorry. So you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody. Why am I seeing nodes? I'm seeing packets. I'm seeing blocks. I'm seeing. Whoa, who said Gulf Stream? I'll get. Unless you. No, you can win. You just have to do fastest fingers. I'm seeing your comment right now, Desmond. So if you had answered, I mean, it would have come up. Well, anyway, the answer is threads, and nobody. I dare say threads. It's chads. Sorry, chads threads. I'll confirm this, but nobody still answered. All right, let's go to question number 7. What type of node provides API endpoints for blockchain interaction? What type of node provides API endpoints for blockchain interaction? Let's go with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I already have answers. Let me see. Somebody should give me how it is. I want to see RPC nodes. And Mad Marvin got the answer, RPC nodes. Thank you. I don't just want RPC. RPC could mean anything. I mean, go to Google and RPC could mean anything. So that's the next person, Mad Marvin. Please, somebody taking this down because I'm not even here. I think somebody's taking it up. Okay. All right. So Marvin got the answer. What is the latest feature? Please, if you're one of the winners, make sure to reach out to me on X at Goddess Writer 1. I'll be dropping that in the link after this. So Goddess Writer 1. I will not look for any of the winners. We are not doing that this 2025. Question number 8. What's the latest feature on Souffle? We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Victory Equoye got it. Souffle God. All right. So that is Victory Equoye. Please reach out to me on this in case somebody is not taking this down. Question number 9. What type of structure does Turbine present these threads? Okay, to validators. What type of structure does Turbine present these threads to validators? You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody. Okay. Anyway, the answer is tree-like structures. Come on, we are just starting 2025. I need you guys to keep up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So far, I'm getting only 4. 4? The questions are tough. I mean, come on, you guys. We can make it simple. This is $10, 100 USDT, 10 winners. Let's go. Last but not the least, SuperteamNG just launched a new series. What's the name of the series and its purpose? I mean, I said it's the news. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, I'm going to give you the grace of 15 seconds because we have 10. Okay, 15. 15, 14, 13. It's not just for devs. I know most of these things, yeah. And if you're following the Super Team NG page, you will know. All right, we are already at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hmm. Nah, nah, I'm so sorry. You guys have really good answers, but none of it is the answer. The answer is weekly product highlight, and its purpose is to spotlight our projects that stand out and also track their weekly progress. If somebody had said that weekly progress, I would have. Oh, you didn't answer Esther, you just answered this purpose. You didn't tell me what it was. So, and with that, that is the end of all of the quiz questions and all. So, all the winners, please reach out to me. I know we've been having problem because of the YouTube lag. Sometimes it is your network, but I can only do my best under these circumstances. Reach out to me. If you do not win today, I mean, you can win next week. There are lots of opportunities. This doesn't have to be the all and all. Okay, good. I'm telling you, it shows up how it's on my screen, and that's how I announce it. My apologies. I have it. All right, there's a thing that I'm about to share right now. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. All right. I'll be sharing a Google form on the call. You have 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes actually, to fill it. Everyone here. So if you want to miss it, I mean, I am on for that. So I'm going to share it on two different accounts. I'm sharing it here. Yes. All right. That's it. Good. So there we go. Let me clean that. Good. That's it. You should, I'm sorry, integration. Yeah, fill it up immediately. Immediately. It's the start. I started the chat just now. Good. All right, so yes, start filling that up immediately. You have less than 5 minutes to fill it up, and I'll be counting. Meanwhile, while we are doing that, let us go over to our open mic session. Now, if you have any questions, I mean, you can just use the chat box and ask all your questions, but make sure you're filling this immediately. If you miss out on it, that's your loss. And I'm giving 5 minutes. So by 7:25, I should be closing it up. All right. So you can't assess it. It is not attendance, but you should fill it up. I won't tell you what it is, just to know which people pay attention and actually carry out instructions. Okay, please send the link here on X. That's going to be kind of a tough thing for me to do right now. Mm. All right, just hold on. If you're not hearing anything, it's because I'm not speaking. But I'm speaking now. Someone said justice for newbies. I am going to be reposting it for those who couldn't access it the first time. The link has been dropped again. So if you have done it, just comment done and please do it to access it. Can't access the link. Please, what's the form for? Um, there are certain things I shouldn't say. I wanted to make a joke, but I will not say it. Just fill the form. That is what you have to do. That is all you have to do. And comment done. All right. Yes, I see a lot of people done. Um. Okay. Someone said done since, and we have. Okay, I'm still leaving it open. We still have till 7:27. So I will be leaving that. So open mic session. Do we have questions. Someone said I should laugh before you even send that stuff. All right. Are there any questions? I saw some people asking how to join the guilds. I mean, you can reach out to your state mod and then join from there. Each of the states has a guild under them, and then from there you can join the national guilds. I hope that answers the question. Please, how do we get the questions you asked and also answers? Also for future references, the questions and the answers change from time to time, so yeah, I mean there's no cheat code, but you can always reach out to me and I'll know if I can share. Of course I can share the questions, Samir, and the answers. Any other question? When is the next Port Harcourt IRL event? You guys, take a chill pill, but it will be announced, and I know you want to get to see a lot of your friends' faces, and it should be announced soon. Newbies out of few state or guild. Yes, I mean if you're just joining, just fill your state. If you haven't joined the guild, also if you have joined, if you're just joining and you don't know your state mod, you can just reach out to me on X and I would link you up with your state mod. Articles to read to understand all these questions. Just follow us on Super Team NG. Make sure you're sticking to our pages. I mean, we post almost everything. In fact, we post everything. And also you can go to the Solana Academy and go through all the guides. Just stick to Solana accounts, stick to Super Team NG accounts. All right. A lot of people have done the task. Please, are we still going to be funded if continue building? So that's, I do not understand that. Please, you can reach out to me and then I'll understand your question later. I'm pained that I answered. Let this go, darling. I'm telling you, this is how it showed up on my screen. I don't, I mean, it's the quiz is already over. Let's try again next week. Okay? My Marvin, share me the questions. I don't even understand what you're saying. My question, wouldn't you like to give me, oh my God. No, thank you. I am taken. I do not give out my numbers. Thank you. Please, I'm not seeing the link. Oh, all right. Let me see. What are we doing? Can someone please resend the link? All right, let me resend that link again because, oh, time is already up. Sorry. All right, let me just, my handle on X is as Goddess Writer One. Yes, just look for at Goddess Writer One and you say it. I've dropped the link again. So please can you check the OX40 Jack? Let it go. How do newbies learn so we can win the 100 US? You do not win the 100 USDC, you win $10. It's not 100 US dollars for each person, it's $10 for 10 winners. That's why we have 10 questions. Please don't go and put me inside trouble. I don't have $200 to give somebody. I've dropped the link again. Okay, any recommended graphic designer on YouTube I can learn from? I mean, I'm not a designer. I feel like you should join the design guild. I think I've answered my X handle. I mean, can I drop it again? You can- Oh Jesus! All right, Horeb. Yes, a shout out to you. I wanted to appreciate you because you were giving the recap and all of that. So that was very innovative. That was a good one. Thank you, Evans, for dropping that. Thank you so much. This is my just search for this. Who is the state mod for Ocean State? I believe that is Call Me Faye. Reach out to me on X and I'll drop the actual account for you. I think that's all we have. The link is now closed. Um All right, let us go over to the next. The next, now I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to scan this, follow us on X and on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, why? Oh yes, Ocean State is Red Monkey. I'm so sorry. Good comment for you is for another person. All right, so Red Monkey on X. Is there any other question? I believe I am the. How about for what's the capital of Mina? what's the state of Mina? Okay. I'm about to go full on state and capital, but please can this. How do we reach out to you? Reach out to me on X. My account. My handle is currently on there. All right, so I believe that's it. I'll be going silent for now, but I'll be leaving this open for you to scan. I believe there are no other questions. All right, I'm going to remove that now. So I don't have Instagram. Why don't you have Instagram? Why won't you have Instagram? Will I reply? Of course I do reply. When next is IRL events, we would communicate that. But first, I would just like to thank everyone for joining here. The form is closed now. So if you did not fill it, I'm sorry, that is past. Thank you everyone for joining. This is our first call for the year. We are already reading 2,500 views, and I believe it's going to be coming up as time goes on. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are the real MVPs. We wish you a happy new year, prosperous new year. Stay locked in, stay with Super Team. If you want a cheat code, I'm giving you the expo now. Super Team NG is the cheat code. I have already said, I said. I didn't reply your DM motion. No, I'm sorry about that. I have not checked my messages in a while. I was on holidays, but I'm back now. How do we reach out to you as pertaining those who won the quiz? I said it before at Goddess Writer 1. Thank you, all of you. You guys are the real ones. Winners, please reach out to me. And my dear, I know all the winners. I wrote them down. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And see you next week.